I just want to welcome you all here tonight. This is so fun. We had a crazy month of July. We're going to have a phenomenal August. I just want to tell you up front right now, word on the street, that we are going to have a really cool offer at Jubilee. And so be ready because Jubilee is happening. And on next Wednesday, when Jubilee starts, there'll be big announcements. So be listening. Everybody's eyes and ears open, okay? And so what we want to do is get it started off with some recognition, and then we're going to go to Pat, who's going to share some great recruiting tips with us that she has had some really phenomenal success in recruiting in the last month. And so we're anxious to do that. So as we get this started, recognition, need my glasses. I know Barbie doesn't wear glasses, does she? All right. And so let's get this started with our recognition and be proud out loud of where we're at. Let's check out. We have leadership is 27 managers. We have 6-star managers, 4 executive managers, 7 directors, 2-star directors, and a 3-star director. Look at this recognition in personal sales. It takes a lot to be in the top, a champion. Sarah Troyer with 7,000. Oh, wait, the 2 top ones. Did you see that? Oh my gosh, $1 difference between Bonnie and Loretta. That is so funny. Congratulations, number 1, Angela Robaugh, and with team sales. And now we have team sales coming up, and we have top 7 over 11,000. Number 2, 19, and PC Champs 36. Congratulations, number 1, Bonnie. Really, all right. Org sales, congratulations, number 1, Ellen Lewis at 56. Whoop whoop. That is awesome. Huge congratulations on that. Personal recruiting, congratulations to all of our recruiters from the month of July. And we have with 3 or more, Manel Franklin, Jennifer Cheatham, Bonnie Alexander, 4 is Pam Green, and 8, Pat Fraley. Yay, congratulations. Unit recruiting, congratulations. And the number 1 unit recruiting is Rena. Congratulations, Rena. We're going to hear from her tonight. She's talking to us about her water bottles and how she gets corporations and companies to sponsor schools. It's a great idea. All right, but she's going to teach us how. All right, number 1, team recruiting with 12. Congratulations, Pat Fraley. And recruiting, org recruiting. Congratulations, Bonnie Alexander with 16. Way to go. All right, and you know what? Join us. We are in leadership, and we would love to have you be part of our director leadership. And so right now, you probably want to hear from Pat and how she had all that recruiting happen, right? I know I want to hear from Pat. So let's turn it over. Pat, are you with us? Let's find Pat. Did an excellent job last month. Seriously, Pat, we are so proud of you. Phenomenal job at recruiting, personal recruiting, and your team. Your team was number 1 in recruiting, and you were number 1 in recruiting and personal. And so take it away, Pat. Tell us what you did and how you did it, and teach us.
All right. Hi, everybody. How y'all doing? I just got on because Zoom got all weird on me, and I was on and then it just shut me off. So Pam, are you wanting me to talk about recruiting word choices?
Yes, recruiting word choices, whatever you did that made it happen. Where were you when you got all these recruits? I'm sure you were in the field because you don't sit on your couch and get recruits usually, not always. All right, take it away.
Okay, thanks, honey. I was at the fair in Dayton, Ohio, Montgomery County Fair, and it's a small fair. It's not a great big thing, but it's very very sweet and intimate, and I always feel good when I do it. So I do that fair. I mean, don't make a lot of money, but I do the fair. I love it. So I listen for those 3 special words. Do you guys know what the 3 special words are? I bet you can guess. I love Tupperware.
Oh, good one.
The minute I hear that, boom, that just keys me in. There's my next recruit. And I tell myself, there's my next recruit, because if I'm believing it, I'm going to make it happen. So there's my next recruit. Oh my goodness. I love Tupperware. There's my next recruit. We're friends now. And I always tell them, you love Tupperware, we're friends now. And that just kind of gets the dialogue going, and it relaxes them to know that I totally approve of them and that I accept them. And I don't know, people are just different that way. They like to hear that, you're friends and you have something in common. Just point it out. So when they say I love Tupperware, girl, it's on. It is on. So I tell them, well, I ask them, do you have a Sam's card or a Costco card? And they're like, 95% of them are going to be like, yeah, because, well, who doesn't? You can buy 2,700 rolls of toilet paper for $20. Of course you have a Sam's card. So I ask them that and they say yes. And then I say, well, honey, and I don't say you can get, I say you need the Tupperware Club discount. What? Tupperware Club? What? Oh, yeah. Oh, hi. You haven't heard of it? Oh, it's just like Sam's or Costco, but for Tupperware. Seriously, this is awesome. And it's for a year. And, it's just like the discount cards. You might as well get one. And then I whip out the chopper. Another thing I do is if somebody comes into my booth and picks up the 1-cup chopper, boom, they're mine. They just don't know it. Those are my new recruits. And so I pick up the $50 1-cup chopper and I just say, well, you know what? You're going to get discounts for a year. You're going to get to know a month before all your friends what's going on sale next month. And you're going to get them anywhere between 25 and 50% off. And I tell them, all the perks of being a member. Then I say, but the good news is you get this bonus kit. I don't call it a recruit kit, a sign-on kit, or anything like that. I call it a bonus kit. You're going to get this bonus because who doesn't love the word bonus? I mean, I go nuts when I hear that word. Bonus? Yes, please. Thank you very much. So I call it a bonus kit, and and they eat it up. Because I'll tell them, $49, look, you get the $50 chopper, and then I always hand them the spatula, the scraper, because when I got my kit and I picked up that scraper, I used to sell another kitchen, company. We'll call it Mamford Meth. So I used to do that, and they had these scrapers, these spatulas, and I'm like, meh. But when I picked up my first Tupperware spatula, that one with the big old fat handle, I'm like, oh, this is it. So I don't know why. I mean, I'm just weird that way, but love me anyway. So I hand them that spatula, and I just tell them, just feel that. You're cooking when you have this in your hand. Holy cow. And then I hand them the bowl. And then I give them the measuring cups and I say, are you, and they'll say, well, I don't need any measuring cups. Well, do you know any left-handed people? Because our spouts are on both sides. And most of them aren't. Most of them are for only right-handed people. And what? So they think that's just the coolest thing ever. So, and I don't sell them the kit. I offer that as an addition to what they're already getting as a bonus. It's a bonus kit. So that might be something you might want to think about talking about when you meet people. I was thinking about Jubilee. By the way, come up to me at Jubilee and introduce yourself because I can't wait to meet you because we're friends. So I can't wait to meet you. So please introduce yourself to me. And I promise I'll forget your name. Love me anyway. But because I'm terrible with names, outgoing people always are. But anyway, I was thinking about Jubilee and I was thinking about looking in that group of beautiful people, how many people are going to be there? Thousands, bunch. And I was thinking about how many people those people know and how many people those people have not offered the opportunity to. Real quick, another lady at the fair, she said, I love Tupperware. And in my head, I'm like, okay, you're mine. You're my next recruit. And I talked to her about the membership and the bonus bundle or bonus kit, whatever you want to call it. And then she started saying, well, you know, she said, my husband's a sheriff and I'm a firefighter. And I think I would really like to make a little extra money. Boom. Here you go. I'm your girl. And tell them too. That's another thing I say a lot. I'm your girl. Let's go. Now, if I would have been in that booth, standing there, schlepping the Tupperware, standing there saying, oh, I'm exhausted. Oh, it's so hot. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, when is this day going to end? Oh, and being like that, that's just such a turn off, and people are not going to respond to you. So keep it positive. I know I don't have to tell you that, but I'm doing it anyway. Keep it positive, keep it fun, keep it exciting, and just be excited about helping these people, because you're going to help a lot of people when you recruit these people. You're going to help them a lot. Maybe not with money, but people will be jealous of their kitchens when I'm done with them, so that's about it, you guys. Again, when you see me at Jubilee, please introduce yourself, and please forgive me when I forget your name, because I will. But anyway, okay, thanks, Pam.
Oh
See
my
ya.
goodness. Thank you. And congratulations on your excellent, well, your growth since you've been with Champion. I mean, I've just seen you go straight up, girl. I'm so
Thanks.
excited for you. So congratulations on that too, as well.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. And I can't wait. You are going to love hanging out with the champions, all of TriStar. And everybody knows that we have changed our logo, and our logo now has 3 stars in it to represent our new added team members. And so we have merged the 2 companies. And TriStar was a large company. So if you didn't know that already, you probably already knew about TriStar, but wonderful company and really good friends, led by really good friends of Jim and I, Cheryl and Dave. And so it's a tribute to them, and it's a tribute to honoring them and their legacy, but also welcoming our new champions. So we've got new shirts and logo wear for all of that. So it's going to be great fun. I know it's going to be so fun. All right. And so thank you again, Pat. We appreciate you. And
My
so,
pleasure.
yeah, thanks. And so guys, word choices. What do you say? How do you bring people in? And what would you do if you had a really, really, really awesome deal? How would you make sure you got the word out there? I would like to ask you to pretend like you have a really good, awesome deal right now. And I want you to do me a favor and start a list of people you would offer a deal to if the deal was too good to be true. So it's only a 24-hour offer. So let's pretend here that you only have a 24-hour offer, but this is a really, really, really awesome offer for 24 hours. Who are you going to call? Can you do me a favor and make a list? If you make a list and send me your list of 10 people or more before tomorrow night at midnight, I am sending you a gift. I've got gifts, I've got presents, and you want them. All right. And so it's the Barbie challenge. All right. And so Barbie is bold. Barbie is strong. Barbie is, I haven't seen the movie yet. I've heard a lot about it, both good and bad, but I will tell you that Barbie is the only thing made of plastic older than Tupperware, by the way. She was the first silicone lady. And I will tell you that she is only, I think, 6 months older than Tupperware, right? Anybody know Ken's last name, by the way? It's a trivia question. Put it in the chat. If you know Ken's last name, it's a free gift for you right now. Don't Google it. Let's play fair. Anybody know Kim's last name? Put it in the chat. Ken, his last name. There were several Kens, but they all had the same name. They were all Ken. All right. Let's see if we got anybody answering that. Let's see. I'm looking for my chat button. Okay. Oh, I got my chat open. Anybody got Ken's last name? Who knows it? Anybody know Ken's last name? Nobody's won yet. I can't believe somebody hasn't Googled by now, even if I told you no. Who pays attention to rules, right? Oh, Carson, you got it, girlfriend. Susan Clark. My little Carson. I have a granddaughter named Carson. She told me that today. Do you know Ken's last name is Carson? I'm like, oh, all righty then. All right. So I go, thank you. That's good trivia for my meeting tonight. They were super excited about Anna having a come on, Barbie, let's go party meeting tonight. Yes, you have to have at least 10 people on your list, Joni. 10 people, and I need names and phone numbers. So you're ready to go. I don't want their phone number, but I want you having it written down in one location. So you're ready to text or you're ready to call, whatever you do, however you do you. All right. Pretending. We're just pretending that there's this really good offer and you need to tell all your besties. All right. You need to tell all your best customers. You need to tell all your best friends. You might even need to tell your sister and your mom. If you don't know by now, my mother who lives with me, she's 92, and my mother-in-law joined my team, and we were all three on the Tupperware catalog. It was a huge deal. We all three drove company cars and all three lived in the same city, Brunswick, Ohio, and never ran over each other's people. Literally, rarely, never ran over my mother's people. Of course, she had a different last name, but my mother-in-law, who had the same last name, never, very rarely. And so don't tell me that there are too many Tupperware people selling Tupperware. Do you know that there needs to be a Tupperware manager or higher for every bank in your city? And so how many banks are in your city? So how many managers do you need in your team? And so figure it out. Let's get this working. All right. I want to tell you, you are amazing. Champion, I want you to know you're amazing. We're a phenomenal team. The difference we need right now is more team. All right. And so we need to grow our team. And the difference you need on your team right now is more team. Leaders, you're amazing. You're amazing. I'm talking managers. I'm talking star managers, executive managers. I'm talking on my directors, on my star directors and my 3-star director. We're a great team. We're the team that everybody wants to be part of today. And so I want to tell you, you need to get the word out there. And so let's make a pledge to ourselves that we're going to pretend that we have this really great offer that's different than our always great offer. And we're going to be ready to go. 10 names, message it to me. You can do it to Pamela Matheny Clift on Messenger to me. Pamela Matheny, oh, my nose is itching, sorry. And send it to me on Messenger, okay? Now, next we're gonna do our what's going on this month, because you need to know, right? And so you might have seen the memes and so forth, but there's more to it. Let me just go to it. All right, so let me share on my screen, share, and here we go. All right, come on, Barbie, let's go party. And what a fun night we're having. And don't forget, next to, right before Rena trains, we are going to have all of our giveaways. So we have some fun giveaways to do as well. All right. And so this sale is so cool. And the water bottle sale is phenomenal. That is for a $45 value. And you're only paying $25 and you're getting 5 water bottles. That's $5 a piece. So first of all, I want to tell you that if you work any booths at all, if you work vendor booths, this is the water bottle set to get, because you're going to have 5 bottles for $5 a piece. And that's not your discounted price. You get another 25% off every one of those water bottles. So your cost is like $3.75 a bottle. And so you want to get these, and so that you can use these for dating gifts. You can use these for people that are at your booth, and you could use them as recruiting awards, instant recruiting bonus if they sign up to be one of your discount shoppers, or if they sign up to be on your aggressive team that growing business and coming in after bucks, you can have that. I will tell you, one of the things I'm so proud of that Manel does is she has every single recruit that comes into her team this year, except 2, and you know she's a huge recruiter, have all had their first order bonus. That's amazing crazy. Okay. And so work on bringing people in and getting them to place their first order. That is the key. Yes. Bring them in for shopping, bring them in. You know, I have to tell you, my attitude about recruiting is and always will be, if you throw enough spaghetti against the wall, something sticks. So when you bring in a lot of people and big numbers, you end up having some people stick around and grow your business with you. it takes 10 recruits to get one to stay with you. And so if you've gotten 3 recruits and they all quit, do not kick yourself in the butt. Don't worry about it. You're not doing anything wrong. You aren't. And so don't be hard on yourself. You're the average in America on all direct sales companies. Bring in 10, 1 will stay. And so please look at yourself right now. I want you to know that you're that one. You're the person that made it through. Congratulate yourself, pat yourself in the back. You're awesome. All right. And so the other thing is that you need to know is to help people grow this business, you have to get them to accept the fact that some will, some won't. So what? Someone's waiting. And so using these water bottles to help you grow your business, whether it be recruiting or using it like Rena's going to talk to us tonight, or having extras on your table to pull in cash immediately at a show, you're going to love it. All right. The next thing we have up here are these jars. What a great idea. I have to tell you, these jars are really nice for traveling. They're so lightweight, but you can put some chips and snacks and stuff in there and throw them in a suitcase. They're not going to outweigh, they're not going to smash the chips or the cookies or anything you put inside of there. They're going to stay fresh. And when you get to a beach house, or if you get to a hotel room or whatever, you've got something that traveled really well in your suitcase and isn't smashed, and you've got snacks for the room. I like to bring snacks for my room. That's just the girl I am. I don't like to be in a, you get in a hotel room and all of a sudden you're hungry because you can't go over to the kitchen and get something, can't go down to the kitchen. I'm like, this is crazy. I'm never hungry all the time. Why do I get in a hotel room and think now I can't eat? And so because I can't, I want it. So a snack in the room is a good idea, healthy snacks in the room. And those containers work great for that. They're also great if you are going to the beach, if you're going down on the boat, on the dock. They're great even outside, if you're going to be sitting outside and eating snacks around the fire pit or on the porch, anything like that, because you can twist that shut. Nothing's getting in. It's Tupperware. And it's really practical because it doesn't, things don't get moisture inside of there. And so it's going to stay nice and fresh for you. All right. And so guys, look at that 3-piece cutlery set. That is really popular. The $4 price, they are going to fly like crazy. Why do you want these? Do you know that these are antibacterial? Did you know that? Because regular spoons and forks that are throwaway spoons and forks, they leach bacteria. And so you should never reuse them. You should always use them and throw them away. You should never wash and reuse disposable plastic forks. These are made to last and to be antibacterial. So they're not going to they're not going to be spreading bacteria. They will come clean in your dishwasher and be sanitized, ready to go for the next meal. I love all of our forks with that. And this salad on the go, this is my daughter's favorite piece of Tupperware from when she was in college, working in college and taking lunch with her to work. This has always been her favorite piece of Tupperware because she loved a salad. But I will tell you, this is also good for if you love hibachi food and the fried rice and the steak and stuff like that. You can take your leftovers and put it in here and put soy sauce and the little smidget. And so you can absolutely love that the next day. It'll be delicious for you the next day, and your fork and so forth on it like that too. All right. And so this month is a great month. And I want to tell you, these containers, I love these containers. I don't know if you guys bought this the last time they were out, the BOGO with the glass. They keep your food really fresh. That silicone ring around the seal of that wooden seal in the glass really does its job. I put crackers in a container at my daughter's house when I was down here a month and a half ago. And I pulled them out this morning and I'm like, oh my gosh, these crackers are amazing. And they were just as crisp as they were the day I put them in there. Delicious and easy to use. I love the Fresh and Cool. And boy, Patricia Fish gave us some great pictures on the Fresh and Cool that you can use for your promotions. And anytime you have pictures of the product that's not a professional photo that's out there, because the professional photos from Tupperware get used by everybody. And so Facebook will slow them down. But when we have our own pictures and we can use them, they will go a lot faster because I mean, in the social media, they'll more people will see them because they're not all over the place already. Okay. Are you not excited about the modular mates? That is such a good deal. Oh my gosh. That is $122 value for $89. And you saw where Nikki put up there all of our consultant pricing. So we posted that. She posted that today. What a great deal that is. And the other thing that I'm super pumped here about is I love my Fusion Master. I love my mincer and my spiralizer. And I also love the fact that they're selling them with the hamburger maker. So you can make your own hamburger meat. But not only, you may not want to make your own hamburger meat, but I will tell you, if you take your hamburger meat and put it through the grinder along with some peppers and some, your favorite, whether you want hot peppers, jalapeno peppers, or if you just want some good savory food like your onion and your pepper ground inside your meat, it is amazing. Okay. Also really good for meatloaf. If you're doing a meatloaf, to grind that in with your hamburger meat. So whether you're making your own hamburger meat or just grinding your vegetables in your hamburger meat, you're going to love it. You're going to really think that this is like a notch above. All right. So you're going to really like that. Remember when you're making your hamburger patties to put a hole in the center of the hamburger patty. And when you put them in the freezer and you pull them out of the freezer, throw them in the skillet or on the grill, that hole allows the grease to escape. And so you don't have a ball instead of a flat hamburger patty. It will lay flat, and it's a science thing trick. Okay. And the hot dog keeper, how many of you know about that famous hot dog keeper from years ago? Did you have it? Did you use it? Jenny, don't lie to me. Your nose is growing. This is the one piece of Tupperware Jenny said, I didn't know I had Tupperware. Jenny. All right. So years ago when I would do in parties, that was the famous product to hold, let's just say your rolled cigarettes. Okay. Because they would keep them really fresh. And the dogs, the police, because my husband's a police officer, you knew that, right? Detective. And that was, the thing about that is if you kept it really clean and cleaned the outside of the container, the dogs wouldn't smell it because it's Tupperware sealed tight. And so they couldn't smell that tobacco. All right. So now you learn
have
more
no
trivia.
idea what you're talking about.
You don't, do you? You're such a good friend. All right. And so guys, these are going to probably sell out. We'll probably run out of the modular mates with the round containers, 3 rounds with it pouring. Why? People love to use it for creamer. People love to use them for syrup. People love to use them for honey. They're practical. They're easy to use. You can use them for sugar too, like dry granular things, practical, easy to use, and they will probably sell out. I will tell you, because Canada is big in syrup making, and so our Amish that love to make syrup, they love these. All right. And so just know you're probably going to have, this is probably going to be the first thing to sell out of this flyer. All right. Just so you know, just being honest. Being straightforward. So if you're wanting a set, this is one of the sets you order first. Okay. All right. So super excited about our flyer. I think it's a beautiful flyer. I love how Tupperware does these front and back page flyers for us to make it easy on us. And of course you have your regular flyer as well. And this got extended. Yay. Why supplies last? And it may not last long, but they are extended until then. And so just know that could be a few days and it could be gone. All right. I think this is so pretty. Who wants this? This is so pretty. I love black anyways. And I just think the black and the silver looks really pretty together. And so this is your activity challenge for this week. Only $3 when you submit an order of $200 or more for the entire week. Yay. I love activity. Get everybody doing something every single day. It was so much fun. And we're going to do our drawing this evening for yesterday. And that was really, really fun. And so congratulations, guys. We had so much fun with Christmas in July. And I brought my hat and didn't bring it in this room. Darn it. I'm in my daughter-in-law's beautiful, gorgeous office. She is a designer and her office is so pretty. All right. And so this is our 2-week sales challenge. And 2 weeks, you have this opportunity with selling $500. You're going to get limit of 2. This is a for sure moneymaker for you. It's only going to cost you $20. You can sell this right here, along with this right here, those big ones, and get your $20 back. And then every time you sell any of this stuff, it's money in your pocket. All right. And so this is a $91 value and your cost is only $20 when you sell $500 and you can get up to 2. So if you sell 1,000, you'll get 2 of these sets. A moneymaker in your pocket, moneymaker. All right. And so super easy, and use them not only to sell at your shows for your own kitchen, but these can help you build your business. You can use these kind of things that say, put them in bags and say, the first person to date a Tupperware party gets to choose a grab bag, and you can have different things in your grab bags. And that's a great way to do an online virtual dating blitz with yourself and say, it's a dating blitz time. I've been challenged to date 5 new parties for the month of August. And Tupperware is having great releases because it's our Jubilee convention month, and you want to have your Tupperware party this month for sure. And so I have dates available, and you can actually have the dates written on the bags and know that they get that gift when they date those to that time. And guys, here's the thing: the closer the party, the bigger the gift inside of there. So if it's 4 weeks away, they get a midget. No, they probably want this midget. Smidget. They probably want this midget right there. The snack cups are super cute, and you can take this and make it. And so you have one of these and one of these and one of these and one of these and one of these, and it's like sets. That makes a nice set too. All right. Okay. So monthly sales challenge. When you sell 2,500, you are going to get a surprise new product. It's $146 value for only $15. When we're having convention and they offer you a surprise new product, you want it. All right. This is something you don't have to buy for $145 minus your discount. You're going to get to buy it for $15 when you qualify. 2,500. Oh, wow. Who loves Ultra Pro? Ultra Pro is ultra amazing. And you know what? If you don't have it yet, this has got to be lightweight, high heat. It goes into the oven and into the microwave, so you can do tandem cooking. I often do tandem cooking, especially like if I'm making a lasagna. I will put it in the microwave for 15 minutes and then the oven for 15 minutes. And so my hour is shrunk down to 30 minutes. And it is so easy. I like to not turn on my oven in the summertime, so sometimes I just do the microwave, period. Whether you do your lasagna or your cheesy potatoes in here, your scallop potatoes, your baked beans in here, all of those things, so perfect for the microwave. And so I personally think that this is one of our best products in our line because it's lightweight, it's easy to use. All right. And so that being said, we also have first order award. Guys, is this not so cool? When you have a new recruit that comes into the business, she can have this for $30 when she submits her first $100. That is $137 value. That is amazing. So the entire month of August, this isn't even the best news ever, because we got a 24-hour best news ever probably coming too. I'm anticipating it because Tupperware does that every single year. So it's not a dumb thing to think that. All right. And so I'm anticipating they will do the same thing next Wednesday. So all ears. And if you haven't signed up for the virtual Jubilee, you need to sign up for that. It is $99 and you're going to get it is $75 and you're going to get $99 worth of free product that you're probably going to turn around and buy anyways. So why not get it free when you get the training for next Wednesday at the same time? So you've got 4 hours next Wednesday, you'll get the training. Then you also can turn around and have that opportunity to get the $99 free, because you've already paid the registration of $75, and be the first to know the news. All right. The secret. Now, recruiters, you're also going to get, when you welcome a new recruit and she or he submits their first $100 award, you get that. How many of you love the Vent and Serve product of the year, right? Amazing. And this is pre-stained, so you don't have to worry about spaghetti sauce stain. I'm just kidding. We don't stain anymore. It is so awesome because we don't stain. This is Tupper Therm, a product that Tupperware created and made on their own. It's our own formula, and it will not break, will not crack, will not chip. It lasts and works beautifully for you for years and years. I'm talking 20 years, okay? And it's still beautiful. So it's crazy amazing. And the seals are seals for the refrigerator and freezer and the microwave, because you just raise that little cappy. But if you forget to raise that cappy, you're not going to like your seal after a while. Okay. You got to raise that little valve and make sure that your seal stays nice and flat and you love your seal, because when your husband forgets to vent it before he microwaves it, pretty soon your seal is going to be all whopper jobber and you're going to have to ask for it to get replaced. And that really doesn't cover, but I know probably get by with it, but if you damage it yourself, you're not supposed to. All right. And so recruiters, these are the big ones. Now it's kind of hard to see because they're not side by side, but this is the big one. Recruiter, welcome 2 new consultants into your business that submit $100 each. And you would get this set here for $20. Now, I will just tell you that they have to sell $100. And so in order to get 2 that come in and sell $100, you probably ought to bring in 4. Just do the math. All right. Because sometimes people come in with good intentions and don't follow through. And so you want more. All right. Oh, wait, there it is together. So the reward here, welcome 3 new consultants and recruiters who submit $100, and they would get this set for $25. So you would get literally this set for $40. And then set again, if you have got 3 recruits, you've got this set for $40 because of the other 2 and 20 and 20. And then this set for 25. That's a lot. That's a lot of Christmas color, beautiful cherry red. I love this beautiful cherry. It's so pretty. All right. And I also like it because it matches like every holiday. All right. Just think of a holiday. It probably matches. All right. And so the only thing it doesn't really match is Halloween, but it kind of does too, because you can do anything with Halloween anymore. All right. Be your own boss with Tupperware. Earn 25% commission. Buy for less at 25% savings, and monthly bonuses available and no joining fee, and create your own income and manage your own team, and contact me ASAP to get started. Just a meme. I'm just going to suggest to you that you look for ideas that you like and word choices you're comfortable with. Here on this, where I say no joining fee, is not because I'm paying for it. It's because they can have a Tupperware party of $500 in sales and get the kit as their gift. So there's no joining fee. However, if you're not comfortable with that, always be comfortable with what you post. This was just what I was suggesting, and create your own word choices. You know, you might have something that really hits home with you that you want to put inside of here, like flexible schedule or unlimited income or whatever you want to put. I would just say have this many and not too many more, because if you get too many, nobody reads it. If you get too many words on there, I have to be honest with you. I understand Pat when she says high eyes. High eyes don't read. Okay. We don't read all the details. We're like, oh, yay, wonderful. It's a party. I'm coming. But we don't like to read all the details. So if you tell me I'm going to have a good time and that it's really, really fun, I'm probably going to join. I'm going to say, what? Let me see, you know. But if you start telling me a whole bunch of words and telling me that we have to have 350 every 4 months join, and you're going to tell me that, you know, just a whole bunch of detail, I'm going to walk away. So know that these kind of things need to be shortened to the point. So you pull in lots of personalities, because that personality, the C personality, is going to ask you those things. And when they ask you those questions, you can give answers. But the high I personality, she don't care. She'll worry about that later when it happens. Okay. And so different personalities for different things, and always try to touch all the personalities. I will tell you, the meme is purposely bright colors and fun, because that attracts every personality. All right. And so Mini Jubilee guys, please know that the virtual recording, if you sign up for the Mini Jubilee and you cannot be on at that time, it's okay, because the virtual recording will be available until August 11th, and you can always listen to it multiple times. And you also have the $94 in products that it's going to come to you when you pay the $75 setup. All right. And then I will just tell you that we're ready for Rena. If Rena is on, I'm 1 minute early. Rena, are you on? I know she's working a booth. And so where's Rena? Where's Rena? Rena, where are you? We're looking. Did you guys see her? All right. So waiting for Rena. We are a minute early. I told her at 9:45. And so I'm sure that Miss Bonnie is texting her. So Bonnie, why don't you share with us how you sold so much Tupperware? Can you believe you're $1 away from Loretta? Isn't that so?
I can't wait to call Loretta and be like, hey girl, you're a slacker.
No kidding. That is so funny. $1 difference. Those phenomenal sales too.
Thank you. Yes. And for those of you who don't know, Loretta and I have been friends for a really long time, and we always were a little competitive, and now we're in the same company. So now we can really ramp it up.
No kidding. No kidding.
I am a big home party holder. So my date book usually is pretty crazy with parties. And that is definitely where the majority of my sales came from, are the home parties. And then I sprinkle in, for me, the online stuff is like the gravy. I have home parties, I have some book parties, I have my online parties. And it's really just about consistently filling my schedule so that it is what I want it to be. When I really switched my focus to making sure my schedule was what I wanted it to be is when my business took off. And I just can't stress that enough to you, that when you decide to have parties, whether it's an online party or an in-person party, deciding what you want and then filling your date book accordingly. And, guys, it's easier to do 2 or 3 parties in a month than it is to do one every single month. And if you are somebody who only does one occasionally, you feel like you're brand new again, right? You have to repack your kit. You have to get your stuff all lined back up again. So when you have one, go ahead and do that second or third, because you're already prepared. You know what the specials are, you know what you want to talk about, and you can copy that party right out. And it's the same for an online party. Once you have your party for the month, you might as well do more than one and really maximize your efforts. It's the same way with hostess packets. If you're making one hostess packet at a time, that's crazy. You should be doing 5 or 10 hostess packets at a time and just wipe it all out at one time, and then you're ready to go. So I have been very blessed with a great home party business. I love being out with the people. And I just want to say, thank you so much, Pam. We had a team meeting tonight. We do Thursday night team meetings, and we had one here at my house tonight, and we finished up before 8 so that everybody could get on the road. And I know Miss Peggy is on her way home and she's listening. And we had a great meeting tonight. We went over a lot of the things that Champion offers, and several people commented on how much stuff there is with Champion to learn. And we went through some of the different things that maybe were most important. So they were really impressed with the hot topics. So Amy and Jessica, thank you for that. And they like your Thursday night themes too. So thank you so much.
Yay. Yay. Well, speaking of, we're going to turn it over to Amy because she's going to talk to you a little bit about Hot Topics and what we did actually with Hot Topics last Monday night. It was amazing. So Amy, are you ready?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Oh, thank you. Yes. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks. So Jessica and I, we love teaming up together for Hot Topic, and I'm very thankful for Pam for getting this game night frenzy for all of us to use. All right. So it's a game that you can use in your VIP groups. All right. And it's actually all set up for running from Thursday to the following Friday. All right. So, and it's all of the information I'm going to share where that's at. All right. For you guys, but it's you want to make sure, and Jessica said this, all right, that you look at your calendar. All right, when you guys are getting ready to schedule this party out and use it, because you want to be able to be active. All right. So like Jessica and I were just talking about today, we should have started today, but no, because next week we have Jubilee. And so we're not going to be able to communicate and be present during the whole thing, because you started today and then basically we go into the following week. Right. So instead of starting today, we'll probably maybe do it next week, right? Because it's something small that we can schedule and have a little bit of time, or maybe even 2 weeks. I don't know. I had to actually look at our calendar and figure that out. But I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys so that you can see where everything is at. All right. And how to find everything. Hopefully, can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right. So I am going to go into, oh, there it was, great. what is going on? Champion. There we are. Okay, so when you are in Champion, you're going to go to Files, and under the Files is Game Night Frenzy Guide, and it's at the top. And guess what, guys? I posted here the training for you, so it's easy to find. So if you haven't seen the training video yet, then I recommend watching that because there's a lot of good tips in there from Jessica. All right, so, and myself, I guess I have some tips in there too.
Yes, you
But
do.
but make sure you watch that and go over that, and then you download this file, and I recommend printing it off, all right, because there's some really good things in there. And also the tracker. So the tracker is a PDF, so that is right underneath Game Night Frenzy. All right, so these are Files, all right, at the top. So then you just have to click on that and download it. And if you don't print off the Game Night guide, that's okay. I do recommend printing off the tracker though. And something fun too to do with that tracker so that you can reuse it is to laminate it or put it into one of those like paper protectors. All right, and you can get paper protectors from like the dollar store, okay, or the $1.25 store, as my kids call it now. So those files are there under Files, and then under, actually up top where there's the 3 lines, because we're going to go to Albums. All right. And then there's also the album here for the Game Night Frenzy. So you can go in here and you can save, whoops, it is sideways. Anyway, let's go back. I don't like that. So you go in there, you can save those pictures. You can use what I shared in there for, I'll show you real quick. Yeah, don't mind it being sideways, I believe.
It's not
Yep, they're
sideways
down
for us.
here.
It's right side
Oh,
up.
it's not? Oh, well,
Nope.
good. Well, sideways for me.
Okay.
So anyway, but so you can use like the ones that I created for you, and I use these for this month, okay? Because these are what's on sale. And so, but this is something that you don't just have to do this month, all right? So you can use this once a month, or maybe twice a year, or 3 times a year, or whatever. But you'll want to change these images up. And we do have the plain ones in here. So, but anyway, now I need to find how to stop sharing. All right, so all of those are there for you guys to use. And if you have any questions, you can feel free to ask either Jessica or myself or your director. So, but have fun with it, guys, because that's what it's all about, right? Is having fun. And we love this. So thank you, Pam, for getting that for us.
Hey, absolutely. And thank you for bringing it to our attention. There was something cool out there for us to be using. And so now we're going to jump to Rena. And now Rena is had some really, really big sales. And if you've noticed, she is a top seller in our company already, being new to Champion and doing great. But she is doing some really cool ideas with some of the water bottle sales. She did the lunch and container sale. So I'm looking for, I found her at her pen. Hey, Rena, how are you?
Hi, I've got my pink on, especially my pants.
You too. I love it, love it, love it.
Okay, but you
Right,
know,
tell
when
us.
you have a heart for something, it can turn into green. So I'm going to tell you some ideas how to do that. Back in, this all stemmed from 2019 when COVID hit. I felt really sorry for nurses at working in nursing homes. And I didn't know how in-home parties were going to be because of COVID. So I thought I need to think outside the box. So I want to do something nice for them. So I ended up when soup mugs were on sale. It's always about when something's on sale. I made sure that 400 nurses got the soup mugs with something in it, like you could actually use soup mugs for hot chocolate and coffee too, right? And I had Kroger to donate the hot chocolate and put little lifesavers in there. And then everybody paid for those. It was people that were politicians, churches, businesses, and I did it at my cost. Now, you don't have to do that. It was something I wanted to do as an outreach project. So when I say I did it nonprofit, I took the 25% off and sold the soup mugs at my cost to whomever was going to support that particular facility, be it Maysville Rehabilitation Facility, Vanceburg, and so on. So moving forward to what's more current day, ask yourself who you are and what you have a heart for and what you have a passion for. I have a passion for elderly and I have a passion for children. So when COVID hit, also our school systems stopped using water fountains. So I thought about the water bottles were on sale, and currently they're actually cheaper this year than last year. Last year, I think they were 5 for $30 a pack. This year, they're 5 for $25. So what I did from 2019 all the way up to this year is I would have churches, business, politicians pay my cost for those water bottles. Now, I do still make a profit because sometimes I'm ordering $2, $3, $4, $5, $6,000 worth of water bottles. So you know that you make a bonus at 1,500 and every 500 up. So you also can form a party as a hostess, order those, and get the hostess benefits, the 3.5 off, and use those for your home or use them for my vendor events. It helps offset the cost of the vendor event. So you first need to determine what you have a heart for, who you want to do a project for. When I always choose when something like that is on sale. Actually, last month I did the side-by-side lunch 3-piece set because I was set up at a vendor event and there was a Christian school set up beside of me. And she got to telling me that they don't have a cafeteria and the kids have to pack their lunches. And I envisioned parents spending all this money on plastic wrap, Reynolds wrap, and so forth. And so I didn't know the people in that county. I don't live there. So this tells you that you can even do this. You don't have to know a lot of people to do this. So on that project, I was sitting there at the vendor event. Sometimes I was busy, sometimes I wasn't. I looked over, I saw the State Farm guy set up. I went over and asked him. I told him about the project, and yeah, he wanted to give his Christian school in his own county. He gave $500. So I went back and showed her how easy it is. And so she jumped on board and got some people. I got some people. And before I left that vendor event a week later, we had accumulated $2,800 for that project for 175 kids to get a 3-piece side-by-side lunch set. So they would have their water bottle, their ideal bowl, and their sandwich container. And so on this water bottle project that I do for Mason County, it started out for Maysville, Kentucky, Mason County. I did an entire school. I thought at first I'm just going to do a grade, and it's okay to just do a grade. You gotta start somewhere. So it kind of ballooned into and not just a class, not just a grade, which here a grade is 200 students, 8 classes of 25. It turned into, I don't want to do one grade and not do all 3 grades in that school. So it just kept going. And, that was okay. So every year now I do at least the incoming 3rd graders. So they have what the other 4th and 5th graders got last year. And sometimes I do the kindergartners as well. So how you can do this, it's real easy. So right now, $25 for 5. And if there's 25 students in the classroom, this is just an example for me, then I'm going to need 5 packs of water bottles per class, but there's 8 classes. So 8 times 5 is 40. So I ordered 40 sets for that 3rd grade class. I also did last year, I added on, once you get comfortable, you can add to the project. So last year I added on a Catholic school and I did the entire Catholic school, but it's only like 210 students, which is equal to a grade in Mason County. So today, when I ordered about 40 packs, that's going to equal $1,000. That's $1,000 party. So I got the $200 free hostess gifts, and I got the 3 half offs. And I actually ordered a few more than that because I covered, I will end up doing another grade. I'm pretty sure. I just spent a couple hours pulling this together this morning. And, you will make the bonuses. So don't be afraid to figure out what you have a passion for. And maybe this will trigger something in you. Thank you,
Oh,
guys.
this is so awesome. I could just go ahead and put it in the chat, guys, how excited you are about trying this. I know, right? I am really thrilled with it. And I'll tell you a lot of reasons, because there's a lot of people out there that have, would love to do something, just don't know how to do it. But Rena, what would your word choices be if I were that a guy selling State Farm guy across the booth? What would you come up and say to me?
I have something that I type up real quick, so that once I say it, I text it to him so that he can read it over, discuss it with his wife, discuss it with his office manager, whatever. But
Sure.
I would just say, hey, I don't know if you realize that, like on the water bottle project, with the State Farm guy, it was the entire lunch thing. But say, I don't know if you realize or not, but now since COVID, the schools do not use a water fountain. So rather than use one-use water bottles and fill up the trash cans and the janitors throwing all of it away into landfills, Tupperware has an eco water bottle that's lifetime guaranteed. If it ever chips, cracks, or peels, the student gets a new one. It's going to average about $5 a student. And that way they can put it in their the side of their school bag and have it on the school bus with them when it's hot, have it at that extracurricular activity after school. And then they're not trying to run to the water dispenser and interrupt in the classroom. The teachers love this. Would you like for your label to be put on the water bottle that markets your business, saying that you sponsored that classroom only for like $135 a classroom? That's pretty cheap that's pretty cheap advertising. And they're like, yeah. And who would you get to donate? A pediatrician. A dentist loves when kids are drinking water for their teeth. The children's department at the church. A politician, a hot heated sheriff's race. Get every one of them that's running for the political office. So I love to get in on that, but make your list before you start asking. And after a while, you'll see you've got more donations than you meant to cover. So you got to start figuring out. Sometimes I get in the middle of a grade and go, oh, shoot, I got to come up with some more donors to finish this grade. So it just, think about who you are, what you have a passion for, what you want to do, how you want to do it, and who all you want to ask. So yeah, in Mason County, it's not hard for me to pick up the phone and call for an hour and pull together $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000. But I went to another county. I didn't know anybody. So who did we ask? I went to the food trucks. Those people have restaurants in the town. And I say, hey, do you love this Adams County Christian School? And you realize they don't have a cafeteria and the parents are wasting money on plastic wrap and their sandwiches getting to school all mashed up. Hey, I've got a solution to this. And you tell them and say, will you get on board with us and help us do this? And they're sure. You'll get a couple no's. You may get 2 out of 10, but it's okay. It all works out. God already knows who he wants to give. So don't worry about it.
There you go. Good attitude. Good attitude. If they say no, say next, right?
Just find 2 more people. Keep going.
Yes, exactly. All right. So does anybody have a question for her while we have her on? If anybody wants to come off mute and ask her a question or type it in the chat.
I would just say that, who would say no to Rena? I'm just saying.
I'm thinking, I know she was talking and I got goosebumps all over. I'm like, oh my God. It's been a while since somebody was training and gave me goosebumps. So that's awesome. That was
She's
awesome.
very focused and she knows what she wants. And I know that Pat is always so excited. And she's probably over there biting her tongue right now. And here I am talking instead of her.
That's okay. Grandma.
I'm with you. How would you get an advertisement for the people that are sponsoring the water bottles for the children? How would you advertise on the Tupperware water bottle?
Well, you can, with the Adams County Christian School, I think all we're going to do is post it on their Facebook page. But in Mason County, I simply take a clear label and type the sponsor, and I may put, Nailers Orthodontics. And I may type that twice on that one label, and then I'll cut it and stick it to that water bottle. Now, if the child wants to peel it off, that's okay. They still know who sponsored it. So it takes a little time to put that on there, but it's not a big deal. You'll get it done in an afternoon, and it's a project. Just pull your mother in or pull your husband in or a couple of kids, and you'll get it done in an afternoon. And I mean, I do sometimes 600 water bottles. So, you don't have to do that. You could have the teacher email every parent, but I just actually stick a label on it, and I do one of the clear ones.
Okay, thank you so much. That is a very wonderful thing to add.
Thank you. So actually, I will have someone sponsor an entire classroom. Like, I don't take donations of $5, $10, $20. I don't want to sound, I just don't have time for that. It needs to come in. Do you want to sponsor a classroom? Do you want to sponsor 2 classrooms? That's 135 a classroom. So some of the churches will do 2 classrooms.
And I just want to add too that people know the people, they recognize the people who are sponsoring these bottles, but they also recognize Tupperware and they recognize Rena. So this, this carries forward into your business when you do things like this, because people get to know who you are and your heart. And who doesn't want to hang out with somebody like Rena with a heart like hers? Seriously.
I'm ready to donate to her water bottle thing. But
I know, right? It is so cool. Sorry, guys, my computer completely died on me and I had to plug it back in. I guess I was so excited moving so much, I accidentally unplugged it. So, and the battery is not quite where it needs to be because I've been on it so much. So Jen, thank you so much, Rena. Let's give her a big hand, everybody. Kudos, kudos, kudos. Butterfly snaps. All right. So Jenny, we got some stuff to give away. Are you ready?
lots of stuff to give away.
Okay, let's give it away. Boy, I got some pink eyeshadow on.
Yes,
I put on my glasses and I'm like, whoa. If you don't know yet, my granddaughter did my makeup. So if you're just getting on, she did my makeup for the Barbie look. All right. Oh, look, I got pink flowers here too. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. All right, take it
I
away.
have to tell you that my favorite part of this is the first time that I met Pam. I went home and told my husband that I thought I had just joined a business that was run by Ken and Barbie. So
Trust me, I'm not plastic.
I might have changed my mind since then.
Yeah, you bet. You know me a little better now. Okay, so take it away. What are we giving away?
Okay, the first one we're gonna do is the people that posted the Barbie memes, which some of those were really cute. They were all really cute. They were fun. So we are going to.
All right, Shar, congratulations. Shar won. Shar, you're crazy. That meme was crazy.
That was crazy. It was funny.
Yeah.
Okay, and we have, the ones from Hot Topic. They had a lot of comments on Hot Topic, and I'll bet there's going to be a lot of comments on the thing for the team night tonight on Hot Topic because Amy got to rerun it for all the people that did not
Yes.
make it. So we're going to do that one, and that is Angela Neisel.
Angela Neisel. All right. Congratulations, Angela. Everybody keep Angela in your prayers. Her husband unexpectedly passed away this last month. And so you guys know, if you don't know her, trust me, you love her. And so we want to just lift her up as a team. All right, go ahead.
Okay, team night from last week. There were a lot of comments on that too. People had a good time last week. And that is, whoops. Vicky Furman. So Vicky Furman, I'm writing these down, size, so, but you still have to message Pam. You have to message Pam your name and your address to get your Pam swag. Because that's the way we play the game.
Yes.
Okay, and okay, we have the big hashtag share the shine. So tonight, whoever wins share the shine gets to message Pam their name and address, and then you probably get to talk to me for just a minute to tell me what kind of logo stuff you want. So we have
Is this the
shirts.
big one?
Yeah, this is the big one. Shirts, tablecloths, bags, aprons, we got all kinds of stuff. So here's this one, and this is from all month. So this is share the shine from all month. I can't tell if you can see my phone or not. Okay, and Diane Smith.
Diane Smith, whoop, whoop. Congratulations.
Okay, Pam, the rest of them are whoever if we have a guest or a host.
Okay, so do we have guests on? Is Jessica on?
Jessica is on.
Okay, Jessica, do we have any guests on tonight?
She might be outside with her chickens.
Okay.
She had to put them
Okay.
away. So
Okay.
there is one newbie tonight.
Okay, and her name is?
Sherry Martin with Debbie.
All right, Sherry Martin with Debbie, congratulations. You're automatically the winner. So send me your name and address so I can send you out free gifts. All right.
I think
Congratulations.
didn't she just sign up today, Amy?
I think she did.
I
Yeah,
think
she did.
Yeah, I thought I saw that welcome thing on Champion. So
Yes.
okay,
Yes.
and now you have to do people wearing pink.
All right, people wearing pink, let's find you. All right, so, oh, I got pink on. All right, and so we have a total of 38 people on. Hey, Siri. Hey, Siri. Hey, Siri. Hey, Siri. Hey, Siri. She's not listening. Hey, Alexa. Hey, Alexa. Oh, what do they call it? Hey, Echo. There's an echo right there. They're not listening either. Oh, hey, Jimmy.
Your Alexa wants to know what you want.
Oh, hey, Jimmy, give me a random number between 1 and 38.
27.
27, that works. Jimmy's listening. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27 is Christina. All right, Christina, you're the lucky winner. So send me your name and address so we send you out presents, Pam Swag, okay? All right.
Thank you.
You are welcome. And you got pink on, right?
It's like a pinkish red.
Pinkish red counts. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And so next we're going to do the last order. This was the Christmas in July orders. And so let me pull up those names. I just had the list here. Just give me a second. And Jimmy, give me a random number between 1 and let me get this. I think it was like 72. It was crazy. That's a lot of people placed an order yesterday. It was awesome. We came really close to our goal. Didn't make it, but that's okay because a lot of people got to get some money, make some money yesterday making this. Just a minute. Let me see. Come on, get there. Get there. Okay. And Jimmy, between 1 and 72.
50.
50. Number 50 is Melissa Phillips with Jenny Cheatham's team. Melissa Phillips. So I need Melissa Phillips, name, address, and phone number. No, I don't, because I looked this one up. This was the random one. We looked that one up. She doesn't have to send it. All right. Thank you guys. Shar, did you see you won tonight? Yay. I just saw my Shar. All right. Guys, thank you so much for your time. We love being with you. We love helping you. Our goal is to help you make money. And when you make money, we make money. So this is how we build the organization. The more people you help in this business, the top higher you go in this business. So go find people to help. And remember, make your list of 10, send it to me by tomorrow night. It's the Barbie challenge. By tomorrow night at midnight, that is Friday night at midnight, I have to have your list of 10 for you to get a gift from me. You want this gift. It's kind of cool. All right. Oh, big announcement. Are you ready for a big announcement? Smidgets are back. Go online and order some Smidgets. Smidgets are back. I will be ordering Smidgets and they will be at Mini Jubilee. So if you've not signed up for Mini Jubilee, you need to get to Mini Jubilee. But I'm just telling you, I think those Smidgets might sell out because you need to order them. If you want them, don't wait for Mini Jubilee. Those will be extra. I'm just thinking that what's going to happen is people are going to go nuts and order way too many Smidgets and they're going to run out. So I'm just being your girlfriend on that. I don't know that for a fact, but I'm just feeling it. All right, guys. Thank you, everybody. Have a great evening. Bye-bye. Come on, Barbie. Let's go party. Come on, Barbie. That's your music. You're like, please spare me.
Amy just reminded me to close. Bye, guys.